I'm Melanie Alexander. I'm an experienced vocal coach, and I've had some incredible successes as a singer as well, including a #1 hit single, 2 gold albums, and a platinum album as part of an Australian band called Girlfriend. I'll share with you more on that in a moment, but first, what I'm going to show you here is going to flat out shock you and possibly even make you feel frustrated and angry, because all this time, all of these years, you have already possessed an incredible professional sounding singer's voice that you've always wanted. I know this might sound crazy. You might even say to yourself, but wait, I know I don't sound very good, or at least not as good as I could. The reason for that is simply because you haven't learned to use your vocal cords properly yet. It's a bit like buying a teenager a $2,000 guitar. No matter how much you spend on that guitar, he still needs to learn how to use it correctly, so that anything coming out of that guitar sounds beautiful and crystal clear. The same is true of your voice. Your vocal system is like a multi-million-dollar musical instrument. You have it already, but in order to master it, you need to know the secret of vocal tuning calisthenics. If you're able to spare just 15 minutes a day following our cutting-edge vocal tuning calisthenics, within a week, your voice will transform beyond what you ever thought was possible. You can use these vocal tuning calisthenics to extend your vocal range and sing an octave or even more higher than ever before, and sound crystal clear, hitting every note with professional precision. Imagine this, you can even use these vocal tuning calisthenics to become the best singer in your church choir, or a lead singer of a band, or even to impress the judges the next time you have any sort of vocal audition. When you sing, your voice will glide effortlessly. The sensation will feel like you had previously been driving with your handbrake on. Your voice won't feel like it's your own. It will feel stronger and fuller with no cracks or breaks. Your vocal range will be more agile than a professional piano player's fingers. So expect to gain an octave and more. And never worry about handling a difficult song again. Nothing is out of your league now. Let me ask you something. Have you ever had an epic aha moment where something inside you just clicked? And from that point onwards, you just got it? Well, keep listening to this short presentation to experience that light bulb moment and learn the secret to properly mastering the art of singing. By following these vocal tuning calisthenics, you will unlock an incredible voice with effortless strength, smooth tone, and perfect pitch. Get results in a week or under, and only 15 minutes a day. It may sound far-fetched, but all you have to do is plug in your earphones and put into practice these groundbreaking techniques, and you will join the tens of thousands of singers around the world who are dominating the stage and rocking their hearts out. Think of the rush you will feel. You gather with your usual singing crowd, and as you begin singing, people start to wonder where that beautiful sound is coming from. Or as you casually sing to your favorite song, instead of a sarcastic comment from your kids, they actually compliment you on your strong, smooth voice. I promise this breakthrough will work for you no matter how old you are, no matter how bad you perceive your voice to be. If you have tried and failed before, if you are too busy, or even if you've had private singing lessons and were unsuccessful. If you have the ability to listen and happen to possess a set of vocal cords, then you have the power to sing incredibly. So why do people have trouble with singing? Why are some people naturally great at singing while other people aren't so good? Most people believe that great singing is a gift that you are born with, so they don't bother trying to improve or move past their limitations. But what you need to understand is the voice, your vocal cords, are muscles in your body that can be trained and conditioned just like any athlete trains for sport. Sure, some people are born with a natural strength to their vocal cords, and it comes naturally to them because their voice is preconditioned to sing. But you too can train your voice to sing with power, vocal agility, and resonance. In fact, the beauty of the vocal cords is that they respond to exercise very quickly. It's a delicate muscle that only needs minutes a day to tune, provided you know how to tune your voice the right way. As I mentioned earlier, I was a lead singer in a #1 pop group called Girlfriend. We gained international success with many singles peppered throughout the top 10. But long before my success, I was not what you would have considered a good singer. I was actually teased at school for my efforts at singing. You see, I had given up on singing altogether until a friend who was seeing a vocal coach taught me some techniques so I could audition for a musical. Just those few tips and a burning ambition gave me the confidence to pursue singing. I was lucky to have parents who were able to afford the vocal lessons that I craved. At the time, I didn't realize I was learning to sing in an incredibly old-fashioned and slow way. But with perseverance and luck, I was able to make it as a professional. But I still hadn't experienced that light bulb moment with my singing yet. I always considered myself a dancer first before I was a singer, and I didn't have total confidence in myself to be the lead singer of our group. Because of our initial success, our record company, BMG, wanted to secure their investment by providing us with the best vocal coaches money could buy. And then one day, I will never forget it, the moment it all clicked for me. A vocal guru we had never met before happened to fill in for our regular coach one morning. He was an older gentleman named Brian. He was charming, but kind of odd, and so the other girls in the group skipped the afternoon session. Let me tell you, I am so lucky I stayed for that last session. I was handed the last piece of the puzzle that I was missing to become the confident and awesome singer that I always wanted to be. The key to it all was his vocal tuning calisthenics. I only ever met Brian once, yet it was all I needed. From that point on, everything changed. And before too long, I was the one singing the lead vocals. It was this training combined with all of the other world-class lessons that I'd received that took it to a totally different level than any one single vocal coach can give you. This is the reason why so many people attempt singing only to give up. Because a lot of the mainstream methods that local singing teachers use are dated at best. Some are even outright wrong and can damage your voice. You may have heard of sports trainers use the phrase, "It's all about technique." Well, this saying could not be more true. Learning the correct techniques is what makes all the difference, and quickly. Just like serving a tennis ball properly or swinging a golf club correctly. By using professional insider tips and techniques, these are the hallmarks of a winner. Someone who stands out among everybody else. People are so quick to remark that they cannot sing. Why? Because they tried at it a few times in their life, and because they weren't amazing at it straight away, they decided they were terrible. You know, this isn't their fault, and it's not your fault either. The reason for failure is because people don't know how to use their vocal instrument properly, and the muscles in their voice haven't had a chance to be tuned properly. Yes, that's right. Training the muscles in your voice is just like fine-tuning a musical instrument. If you try to play an instrument like a guitar or a piano that is not tuned correctly, the sound will never be right, no matter how hard you try to play. Once the voice has been conditioned properly with the right guidance, only then will you be able to master the most important aspects of singing. To be able to sing with power, where your voice effortlessly resonates with strength and clarity, a smooth tone with beautiful vibrato, adding an extra octave or more to your range. Bridged vocalization, or sometimes called a mixed voice, where you can easily shift from your chest voice to your head voice with effortless agility, hitting those high notes without any cracks and with perfect pitch. Of course, there is a lot more to singing incredibly, but these aspects are the cornerstones of a great singer. You can learn these cornerstones easily by putting aside just 15 minutes a day, even if you have to break it up throughout your schedule, whether you're in the shower, after breakfast, or even in your car on the way to work. You will see alarming results in under a week. This is where it's all going to click for you. Now, am I saying you are going to wake up on the 6th day of practice sounding like Mariah Carey? Well, no. What I am saying is that you will have that moment where you noticeably recognize a dramatic difference in your vocals. Like a butterfly fresh from its cocoon, that tipping point where it all seems to click, an intoxicating feeling that you can take on anything. This means being able to dominate the karaoke bar with songs you would never have dreamed of trying before, or finally feeling confident to be a lead singer in your local choir. It means reaching those high notes with pure confidence and ease, and reaching your dreams as an incredible singer. You may be thinking right now, okay, so I get there is a method for transforming my singing voice incredibly quickly using cutting-edge professional techniques, but how do I do this properly? Well, all of this can be achieved by dedicating just 15 minutes a day following the same system that I used for my career, and the same system that has been developed to help thousands of others for the past 10 years. Singorama 2.0. Singorama has been developed to build your voice like building blocks. As you progress through the simple, step-by-step system, you will be surprised how quickly and effortlessly your voice evolves. This system works incredibly well. It doesn't matter if you failed music in school or are the worst singer in your choir, even if people have called you tone deaf. Just follow the simple steps, and before you know it, you will have amazing vocal agility and a power that resonates effortlessly. You will experience a metamorphosis in your singing, a new confidence to sing songs that would have previously been out of your range. Singorama 2.0 does more than enlighten you with a singing realization. It also has notoriety for being the most comprehensive learn to